Hi, it's Miles Red Songbird in Manhattan, New York. I think I'm in heaven. In the Bible, it says you will be reunited with your family in heaven. And I'm being reunited with my family. This is Milton Harris. And he was John Milton, and he was my father in a previous life. I'm here at St. Francis of Assisi's Residence 3. Robin Birdsong, my daughter, who lives in the UK, was St. Francis of Assisi. This is Charlene Kelk. She was my mother in a previous life. This is Emily Swadersky, is an occupational therapist, was my daughter in a previous life. Hassan was my great-grandfather. This is my son, this life, Sing Birdsong, was Charlemagne, King Charlemagne. He was Jimi Hendrix, Mozart, George Gershwin. I was Ira Gershwin, his lyricist brother. This is my great-grandmother, Sally Kendricks, reborn as my granddaughter, Ostara Gloria. This card is from April, the chef here. She is a projection of Baba G, who is my guardian angel sent from the sun to keep an eye on me. I'm the daughter of the sun. He's also, so that makes him my brother. And then he was my mother projection in a previous life. And he married me in April of this year and impregnated me, so that makes him my husband. He is Jesus Christ, Santa Claus, the Buddha, St. Valentine, all that's good in the culture. That's Jesus Christ here, Gorinda Singh. And he was many, many different singers who sang to me, like Nat King Cole, the Guru of Love, Barry White, he was projected as, and Jackie Wilson, To Be Loved. Oh, what a feeling to be loved. Jerry Butler, he was, Your Precious Love Means More to Me Than Any Love Could Ever Be. You see, so you can see just these few people, and here's my twin brothers, Gibi and Tarek. They're Muslims this life. They were my brothers. So you see why I think I'm in heaven, because I'm being reunited with my family from past lives as well as this life. Okay, now let me read you this card. Every, Eve, energy, her, I, is every. Okay, every moment, mom, Sing's mom, every moment of the year has its own beauty. Emerson wrote that. I was Emerson in a previous life. I received this card today. It was in my mailbox. April is a chef here. To Michelle, enjoy every moment this Christmas. Love, April and family. I told you April is a projection of Jesus Christ himself. Now, you see that about the moment, right? I just wrote a song, Be in the Moment with Me. You see how there's no coincidences? We're connecting. Be in the moment with me. Won't you look into my eyes? Let yourself be surprised. We're still alive. Let's not hide. Won't you be in the moment with me? Let us face reality. There's no reason to be panicky. We can think through any problem or just let it be. Let It Be was sung by Sir Paul McCartney, who is a projection of, you guessed it, my husband, Gorinda Singh Ji, Jesus Christ. Won't you be in the moment with me? Won't you speak only to me and not scatter your energy? Won't you hear me and not fake a reply? Let's not lie. Pride blocks our eyes from seeing the truth, ego tripping us from being the truth. I'll let down my guard and express my heart and be authentic from the start. Won't you be in the moment with me? Let us face reality. There's no reason to be panicky. We can think through any problem or just let it be. I'll be as warm as the sweet heat of the sun's shine that soothes my bare feet, large enough to balance my spine. I'll be so kind as not to kill and eat the meat. I'll attend to you and all that's relevant at this time. Won't you be in the moment with me, baby? Let us face reality. There's no reason to be panicky. We can think through any problem or just let it be. Let's take it slow. Satan's too fast. Though Santa has the same letters, he had a different past. He's good with sweet or Mrs. and helpful elves, a wonderful cast. That was awkward. He's good with sweet Mrs. Oh, he's good with a sweet Mrs. and that's Mrs. Santa, and helpful elves, a wonderful cast. We loved in past lives. You're as important to me as the sun's rise. And then the chorus. Won't you be in the moment with me? Let us face reality. There's no reason to be panicky. We can think through any problem or just let it be. Let our spirits soar. Let's not be alone anymore. Let our hearts shine forth light. Let's give the world a new leash to get itself right. Okay? And then I decoded the word bridge. Good energy. Brid. Girl E. Bride. Be her ID. Energy. Brother. Be her other. Govinda Singh. Jesus Christ. Eve's brother. Eve's husband. Eve is Mary. Mary Christ. Merry Christmas. Merry Christ. Marry Christ. She did in April as in the first century, just different forms. Okay, so that's my poem. Now this is a story for you. Shopping in Duane Reade, Walgreens today, I saw at two cash registers two stuffed skinny skeletons dressed up like Santa. I complained to Annika, who was working behind the counter. I may not spell her name correctly. She said that she's a very nice girl. She was my daughter in a previous life. She said that's from the movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Talk and share. You see that? TALKNSHAR. We're talking and sharing. It comes out every year, she said, starting around Halloween. She was saying it's all right for Santa's image to be displayed, even where children can see as ugly. It's all right for Santa's image to be displayed as ugly. Santa looking ugly, even though children can see this. As far as I'm concerned, it's the pedophiles in Hollywood movie making trying to take the beauty out of Christmas and remove the joy out of childhood. Pedophiles, you see, they certainly remove the joy from children. Where's the real Santa doll, I ask? They're making Christmas as though it's Halloween, a celebration of the ugly, of the evil. I hate that pagan holiday, Satan's night of hellish fright. I told Annika, tell management, though they've given an evil movie the power to seep Santa as dead into our subconscious, and I don't like it. I want to see a real Santa, fat, jolly, filled with laughter, and a big red nose. I want the Santa from the poem, The Night Before Christmas. You can bury the nightmare before Christmas. Christmas Eve is beautiful. Okay, the night before Christmas is beautiful. We used to go to St. John the Divine Cathedral in Uptown Manhattan and sing Christmas carols, and then we'd come home and we'd watch the Alastair Sims version of Scrooge, my husband and I, while the children went to bed, and I would be wrapping Christmas presents. I mean, Christmas Eve was lovely. It was I forgot, after we left St. John the Divine Church Cathedral, we would ride a taxi down Fifth Avenue and look at the angels and the lights on Fifth Avenue that they displayed. I think it was in the 50s, near 57th Street, near St. Patrick's Cathedral. Now, Ostara Gloria's mother, Melanie L. Spear, was St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. Okay, now what do we have here? A huge proportion of people who are seriously disaffected are men. Oh, this is excerpts from Jordan B. Peterson interview with a feminist named Helen somebody for GQ magazine. I just took some notes for you. He said a huge proportion, she was saying that there's a patriarchy, a tyrannical patriarchy in America. And he was saying a huge proportion of people who are seriously disaffected are men. Most people in prison are men. Most people who are on the street are men. Most victims of violent crimes are men. Most people who commit suicide are men. Most people who die in wars are men. People who do worse in school are men. You see? So we're a small proportion, a small part of the culture of men have a lot of money. This is what's going on for most men. Okay. The data shows it. And then he says identity politics, which people are playing on the left, is nothing more than tribalism, which I thought civilization had risen above this. People want a discussion about responsibility and meaning. We've been talking about rights and privileges, freedom and impulsive pleasures for the last 50 years. Those are all useful in their place, says Dr. Peterson, but they're shallow. And that's not good, because if people are moored shallowly, then storms wreck them. Okay? And then I decoded storms. Saint, order, ram, because I'm Aries of Ram, R-A-M, mild red songbird. Okay, that's what storms decodes as. My identity. Okay, and then Emerson. That was the author of this thought. Every moment of the year has its own beauty. Emerson. So if you live in the moment, you are living in beauty. Emerson decoded Eve, me, Radhaswami, which means Lord of the Soul, ordered in, ordered mild red in, the world, in, the universe, decoded, sun, in, Isaac's verse. Yes, I wrote a poem about the sun in verses. Okay, let's read the verses. Tribute to my baby's daddy, a poem to the sun. Merry Christmas, love. On Christ's birthday, I trust you'll give a hug. Didn't buy you a present 'cause money I hasn't. But I send you my thank you for being there for me to say to. May your heart be filled with gratitude, 'cause then no fear nor anger will come near, and your place will have a peaceful atmosphere. We can thank the Lord Sun in the sky, for though always staying high, he never lets a day go by without shining his light for you and I, without charging us a cent, 'cause he's heaven's sent, a prince of a king of everything, the greatest giver the world's ever seen. Unlike my lamp's bulb light, he's always working somewhere, day and night. A little awe for him is only fair. Thanks for his warm breaths of fresh air. Merry Christmas from the Michelle Birdsong at St. Francis of Assisi Robin Birdsong, Residence 3, in Chelsea, Manhattan, New York City, December 2018. I posted this to my Facebook friends, and now I'm sharing it with you, my YouTube friends. So long, and Merry Christmas.